Welcome back to episode 20. Uh, Today is currently May 8th, 0088. And Clyde, it's been about just shy of 3 weeks since last episode, and Axis has been hanging around Bordeaux, but hasn't made a direct assault on it. Therefore, you haven't seen much action since then. It's a pretty beautiful day outside. If you were to think in Fahrenheit, it's a pretty nice, sunny 68 degrees out. Sun is shining. You're in the command post currently, going over paperwork at the start of the day, like always. Did I say it was your birthday? I feel like I did.
You did.
So how you feeling?
You
Another
did.
year. How old are you again?
Clyde is now 28.
Wow. One more year to eventual mortality.
Things have been kind of patchy between. Haha. I can't believe it went this fucking long before I accidentally said that. Things have been kind of rough between Clyde and Patch lately, but I think if Patch had an opportunity, he would try to go into town to maybe see if he could get Clyde a camera or some film equipment. Return the favor, considering what Clyde got him for his birthday.
Hey, Patch, could you roll me a 2d6?
Yeah, I'd love to roll you a 2d6. 6.
Not just that, the guy gives you a 50% off discount because you shot down those Axis bastards.
Oh, hell yeah. Just doing
Well, that's definitely not going to go to
duty,
his head.
What was that, Vincent?
I said just doing my duty, as a brave soldier of Karaba. It's not going to my head. Why would it go to my head? Ticks up the Patch ego tracker one more space.
Clyde, how are you feeling about another year passing by?
He's trying not to think about it at all, to be honest. It's.
Why didn't you ask the president?
Good year.
What was that, Pancake?
You want to ask Mayor? Hold up. Would you like to ask Mayor for advice on being 30 and above?
No, I don't think Clyde would do that, and he's not there yet. So,
Mayor, you see Clyde having a sudden introspective look of existential horror.
Oh no, Clyde, I know that look.
ma'am, I'm not making any. I'm not making any look. Just
No, I can tell. Yes, but you're doing something in your brain case. You're contemplating how old you're getting, aren't you?
maybe. Didn't realize you'd paid attention to my birthday on file.
Of course. I mean, I said happy birthday to you when it happened, right? That wasn't just me following along with the trend.
I forgot. Today's been I've been distracted today.
Understandable. You want any advice on how to cope?
No, ma'am. I think I'm all right.
Good, because you don't. And Mayor just walks away waving behind your back.
Excellent.
Clyde's just thinking, how what an odd lady.
I have a question, actually, for the two of you. So it's been the better part of three weeks. So how are you two getting along?
Probably fine.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Mayor, what kind of things have you been trying to instill in Clyde, per your orders to get him to shape up?
Be fair but firm. Don't coddle them or baby them. And that's about it. Do as I say, not as I do.
Skyrim, you hear this?
Skyrim just kind of stares into the camera for a moment, but it is actually the window.
Outside the window, you see the rest of your quote-unquote base as it exists now. It's really just like a series of buildings with some chain link fences and some like guard posts at certain spots.
He just sighs and returns to the paperwork.
How have you been feeling about the Axis attacks on Bordeaux?
It's grating.
Oh?
It's grating that this is still happening. Again, he's kind of having that signed up to be tip of the sphere, actually just kind of sitting around and retreating or defending. Things are not as he thought they would be still.
Good news,
He does an
however.
admirable job of hiding that from people.
Good news. When it comes to defending, AEUG and the EFF have been wildly successful in making sure Axis doesn't get a foothold in Europe. Why, yesterday you heard from the papers that like they got thrown back from Malta.
Well, that's good news.
Romy actually tacked academics.
That is a 2 and a 4 for a total of 6/5.
Ooh. So would someone like to roll for narrative points? It'd be a D8 today.
Yeah, I can do that. 7.
7. Actually, it's
that
not 7. It's 8.
Oh my god.
Guys, you can't
Thanks,
take
God.
any narrative points.
Okay.
Gotta keep them all to ourselves.
I spent a narrative point to make that a success.
Yes, you can. It is spent.
Instant betrayal.
Skybruv, you figure with the population difference, give yourselves like another 3 months and you'd be like completely ready to retake Africa, or at least retake Northern Africa.
Well, it can't come soon enough.
So it looks like Axis is starting to like reach the extent of what it can do on Earth. So that's good at the very least.
Suppose so.
Patch.
Yeah, that's me.
Lunch rolls around, and you all get out of the command post after a normal day to go eat.
Hopefully it's not just bread this time. That's kind of cruel when it's just bread.
How they let you in the military, I don't know, Patch.
I didn't tell anybody. I kept it a secret. Charles covered it up.
He would.
Yeah, exactly.
So I believe you have something to give someone.
I do have something to give someone.
What does Clyde
It's
see
cool.
when you walk over you walk over to him after you leave the building?
Patch, would he have been able to find, like wrapping paper, gift wrap supplies?
Roll me another 2d6.
Cool, I love rolling a 2d6. It's my favorite part of the game. Ouchie. That's that's an 11.
No, you didn't have time. You have a bread bag.
Cool. All right, well then I am walking towards Clyde with a bread bag.
Private.
Patch will sit down next to Clyde, somewhat awkwardly, looks down at the bread bag in his hands, then looks back over to Clyde, and he's like, so, happy birthday? And he hands him the bread bag.
Thank you, Private. Would Mayor have have instilled anything that he should not accept this?
I honestly don't know.
I mean, there's interesting consequences if he doesn't accept it.
Do I want to fucking co-sign Torment Nexus? Look, what am I talking? Mayor probably said this would have been okay.
Thank you. I really haven't had much of a chance to take photos. I don't know if I will.
Well, I figured we're in Paris. Or not we're in Paris, we're in France. So, rather photogenic place, is it not?
True. Don't
I've been
try.
trying to do a bit of photography myself between nonsense.
That's good. Well, thank you.
Of course.
You all arrive at the mess hall.
So, are you? Oh,
Oh yes, Vincent.
are you doing anything special for your birthday, or?
Not particularly. I haven't planned on it. We're kind of busy at the moment.
That's fair. Sorry, I didn't have time to make you an improvised cake out of rations and cigarettes we found.
That's fine.
Let's see what's on the menu for today.
Better not be fucking bread.
Sandwiches.
Oh, okay. I can take the bread off of those.
I feel this has made a glaring plot hole.
What do you mean?
How did you eat the cake?
Okay. Here, we're turning Patch off for a second, and we're turning Vincent back on because Vincent has celiac disease, and Vincent makes stupid decisions sometimes. People with celiac disease can make stupid decisions and not fucking die. I mean, I'm currently fucking dying, but it's not from eating cake, I can tell you that much. I'm assuming I didn't also give Patch my hypothyroidism.
I have no idea what that is.
My thyroid doesn't do it. It's broken.
I don't know what you mean by that means.
My immune system's fucked. Let's move
I
past
understand what that means.
Okay. That's why I'm sick all the time. Anyway, plot hole filled.
We got the shovels out.
We got the shovels out. What type of sandwiches are we having, God?
BLTs.
Okay. You can take the bread off of that.
Skyra, when you sit down, let's think. Oh, you see, Buser, some of the other company officers, and Chev talking to Hunt at a different table, and as well as Colonel Mista.
Well, he is definitely going to linger over there at least in a moment. But first, he will stop by his squad's table and nod to whoever's present. Is Mayor present?
It should be.
Yes.
Well, then he will nod to her first, then look to Clyde and say, "Happy birthday, sir," and hand him like a shittily wrapped bundle of things. Again, there's not like any affection in the happy birthday. It's a very, yep, here's happy birthday, polite. And he just hands him the gift.
Yeah, appreciate it, Warrant Officer. Thank you. I guess Clyde will open it up.
Of course, I tried to find something men in their middle ages appreciate.
It's a titty magazine, isn't it?
No, actually, it is 2 books. One is essentially a self-help book mentally. And the other is actually The Forever War by Joe Haldeman.
Hmm.
Thank you. I'll
Of course, sir.
have to read this on my downtime. Out of character. When is Skyrov's birthday?
He has not told you.
I know, but I assume he would have read it in his file. Clyde would have.
Very far in the future.
To be
didn't
to be
wanna come up with-
determined.
You didn't want to come up with it, okay?
Guy just nods and then walks away.
Skyrov doesn't have a birthday.
Skybrow is a superior being beyond such concepts.
Yeah, he'll just regenerate when he turns 30. To be clear, he's going to go see what's going on with the officers, essentially.
No, I was just adding
'Cause he's-
something to my notes.
Oh, yeah, I figured, but I was just clarifying where he's headed off.
When you get there, they discuss something about the sea, naval assets, and you catch the word "gaw."
He'll kind of slide up next to Chev, but remain in the background.
Oh, Mr. Skyrov.
Sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Getting from the gist of this conversation, they seem to be discussing potential counterplay options against the Zeeks, who seem to have backed off the access elements at the very least. However, there's been intelligence from down south that they've managed to convince some Zeon remnants to join up with them.
Traitors attract traitors, I suppose. He kind of mutters to Chev.
Which gets him quite uncomfortable.
You know, Chev needs to be uncomfortable sometimes. Can't be allowed to forget.
So it looks like they're discussing potential ideas of getting a force together to knock the Axis down a peg before returning to your current positions to like either stall or completely foil any invasion attempt.
So what are the options they've kind of circled on?
Okay, so they have a few ideas of where some strong points along North Africa are, and if you go there, you destroy enough of those regiments in one night or damage them sufficiently, they wouldn't be able to commit enough force to actually take any spots along the coastal defenses. Pretty much guarantees Europe's safety for the next 4 or 5 months. The other option is there's about 5 Minovsky craft system Axis ships just sort of hanging around in theater, which would probably be essential to any attack. And if you destroy at least 2 of those, they would lack the combat power to take a city.
So it's almost a matter of how aggressive they want to play is what's being discussed right now.
Or what target they would like to destroy more.
Yeah. Well, you know, Skyrov keeps his mouth shut, listens, and he occasionally makes a comment to Chev since Chev's there. He's not going to interrupt a command meeting. He's just listening in almost out of curiosity and to know what's going on.
Around you see Captain Mayer just sort of in the background opposite of the table of the group of officers, dutifully adding comments as necessary, but generally being extremely quiet, just chain smoking.
Yeah, you know, Skyrov blinks. He hadn't even seen her leave the table with the others, but you know, he was focused on the meeting, I guess.
Well, Shep turns to you. What do you think they should do?
Sorry about that. My wife briefly came in. So Skyrov will kind of look to Chev and go, well, it's not really my place to make a call like that. But personally, if the whole idea is numbers, I mean, like it played out in the 1 year war, right? And getting numbers together, building up, wouldn't it make more sense to delay the invasion?
So you suppose attacking the bases in North Africa would be better to this effect?
In theory, we could then get more of the regs from Europe for a counterattack. Maybe even raise up new units. As long as we hold something and stabilize it, that gives us time to get new people and get training. I mean, from everything I've heard, aren't we supposed to be very popular with the masses? I'm sure we could get a recruiting drive going once things have settled, but we need space. Right now, they've just been chasing us.
He nods.
Again, it's a little above my pay grade.
Patch, you start to see this meeting start to break up as people actually these officers actually get to eating.
All right.
In the group, you see Chev go over to the colonel, and they sort of walk off.
I assume that's fairly normal, the two of them.
Yeah, the thing is, they're conjoined at the hip most of the time.
I see. They're best friends.
Roommates, perhaps, even.
That probably doesn't even occur to Patch, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a common rumor. We've known about it for since the beginning.
Yeah, I know. He just doesn't default to that assumption. But
one that he vehemently denies.
God, that now, does Lance still think Patch and Anne are like a thing?
Well, you'll never know.
Oh God.
The only way to find out is
Probably
through a
not
letter,
now.
and I don't think you want to spend letter space on that.
That's true. That's true.
I think how crazy that would be. Hey, Lance, it's Patch again. Anyways, do you think me and Anne are dating?
Me and Anne are dating because we're really not.
If he did before, he definitely doesn't think so now.
This'll work, surely. Anyway, so who's still at the table?
Of the officers there's Mayor, there's Captain Buser, there's Sky Robin, there's Hunt.
I think Patch, seeing that Skyrov is kind of over there and interacting with them, I assume conversation has kind of stilled to somewhat awkward silence over with Clyde. So I think Patch will approach the officer discussion and sort of probably like Skyrov was just kind of listening, and he's not gonna walk right over and start talking to anybody, but doing more paperwork and being more involved with the administrative parts of the military has made him a bit more interested in the the actual fuck, I'm losing my words, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, it's been a long day.
New Gundam character name, Long Day.
Yeah, see, if Patch dies, there's my backup character.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Vincent. If anyone dies at this point in the campaign, I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's it. we have 4 episodes left.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway. So, are they still discussing things, or?
Yeah, you heard something about a ship called the Guavas, and you did hear the name Lenfio.
Interesting. So,
To
I guess.
remind you, because Patch would know this, but Vincent might have forgotten. Lenfio is Chev's last name.
Yeah, that's what I thought. My what I was about to say is I think Patch's first thought at that is so then that Beiwu probably was Nizzy.
Is it pronounced Beiwu? I always say Bawu.
Interesting.
I always thought as well.
Well, then that Beiwu was Nizzy.
Listening more closely, when they're talking about the Globus, they're not mentioning a Beiwu at all, but they keep saying Lenfio. Captain Lenfio, that is.
Interesting. Patch will kind of look over at Skyrov and see if he looks like he knows what's going on, or if he's equally confused.
Skyra, Patch saunters on over.
They keep talking about some Captain Lenfio. I thought it was Nizzy for a second, but he's not a captain. Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, is Patch talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Skyrov.
Guy kind of blinks. Know anything about what?
He's just ignoring you.
They keep talking about a ship and Captain Lenfio.
No, never heard of it.
Well, I'm assuming we're about to have heard of it.
Perhaps. It's not really our concern right now, though.
All right, then what would you say is our concern?
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, guess so. He's kind of like looks down, looks over at Skyrov, and then quieter. He's like, "Aren't you kind of sick of all of this? Axis chasing after us."
No, everything's fine. We're going to hold them here in Europe, and then we'll drive them back into the sea, and then we'll do a counterattack in Africa.
Well, that better work.
Captain Mare breaks out of her routine of disassociating and chain smoking and says, Private Patch, you wanted to know about the Lentios?
Yeah. I keep hearing the name thrown around, so figured it might be
Well,
of.
specifically, who we're dealing with specifically is Grand Lenfio, Chevy's dad.
Ah.
So.
The ship captain, then?
Yes. The Lenfio family is a rather famous Zeon lunar aristocracy.
I'm aware of that part. Is Shevno? I mean, I assume Shevno probably gonna have to. I mean, I assume the reasons everyone's talking about him is that it's about to be a fighting him type situation.
Yes.
Is this gonna be another person we have to try to bring in alive?
Probably not.
Understood.
I won't order you to pull your punches on this one. They're standing against us now. Well, they're not going to stand it. They're not going to willingly come with.
That's how I feel about anybody still in Axis. If they had any sense to quit, they would have done it already. I just don't need to let my enthusiasm end up hurting people again.
Yes, you bet you should do your best to keep your enthusiasm in check.
So this ship that he's the captain of, do we know anything about it? Is it a problem?
Would I know that, Gomai?
It's a Guabon class battleship.
Captain Mayor's going to relay that information.
Named the Guavas.
The Guabas?
The Guavas.
That's a Zeon name if I've ever heard.
Some Zeon nonsense.
That is some Zeon nonsense. Some Zeon sense, one might say. Dying as punishment for how terrible that was.
You're getting struck down by the gods for your hubris?
Yeah, this is like when Perry keeps trying to psychically choke me with water.
How do you know I'm not doing it?
I didn't drink any water. That's how I know. Now I'm afraid to drink water.
Be afraid.
I did it. I didn't choke this time.
I'm
Woohoo.
proud of you.
Hooray!
Anyway,
Do you want a gold sticker?
I would love a gold sticker. Oh dear. Alright. So, do we know anything besides the name? Armaments? Stuff I should be aware of? Would the maneuver I pulled off last time work? I mean,
Well, if it's a ship piloted by such a veteran captain, especially from Zeon aristocracy, I don't think we're going to be able to get them to surrender.
well, getting in that close does make the bridge quite easy to wipe out, whether or not they surrender.
Just because you destroy a bridge doesn't mean you. But
That's true. I guess if there's any specific maneuvers I should practice, if there's anything you know, you just
not
kind of
really.
sat. Hmm?
I didn't even participate in the Battle of Loom. I was a ground MS pilot for the entire 1 year war.
Well, I mean, I wasn't even in the war. It's not like I have any more experience. My parents were Earth Federation ground forces,
Ah,
but that's neither here nor there. It just kind of awkwardly shifts a little bit. Are we
Mayor
doing
just
anything?
smiles. And, oh,
Yeah.
And Mare smiles awkwardly. Don't worry about your past, kid. It's all something we came here to escape anyway.
What does Skyrov think of that?
He's rolling his eyes. Like he's not. He's doing it in a subtle way, but he is basically rolling his eyes.
So dramatic. Patch, was there anything specific you came over here to talk about?
My brain is drawing a blank. I'm really sorry. Yes. I suppose Patch just kind of has been more interested in, I guess, the general state of affairs regarding grander plans that Karaba has going forward. And I think he's been hearing bits and pieces of whatever Hunt has planned, just kind of, in abstract or in passing. But I don't think he's ever properly sat down and talked to Hunt about it, unless there's something that happened that I'm just completely forgetting about.
I don't believe you two have had a very in-depth discussion about it. Granted, you are sitting next to in a full table of Karaba militants, so
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, Vincent levels of social awkwardness is kicking in. I'm forgetting how to start conversations. So, are they discussing anything in particular, or is everyone just in awkward silence around this table now that Patch has joined?
yeah, they're making signs to say "fuck Patch." No, but like seriously,
Wow.
they're just making small talk.
Skyruff
Okay.
passes out the markers.
Wow. Hey. um, Patch just kind of leans on his elbow and he's like, forgive me if this is a somewhat naive question to ask, ma'am, but Skyrim says we're going to hold them off here, then push them back to the sea, and then take back Europe. Does that accurately reflect what the plan is here? I mean, it all just sounds so easy when you boil it down to abstracts, I guess.
Pancake, that's you.
Oh, sorry. One more time. I kind of blanked out.
Oh, well, I was talking to Hunt, too. I was talking to anybody at the table.
I mean, Skyruff just stares as he's talked about it while he's right there. Like he's just like, all right.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I was talking to Hunt, as in, oh, yeah, Skyrim and I were talking about this. God, my social awkwardness gets worse.
I thought you were still at the table.
Oh, I thought I wouldn't join them. Fuck.
No, still at the table with Mare and Skyrob.
Yeah, Hunt's at a different table.
This whole time I thought they were all at the same table.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
You're fine. Stop. It's good.
No,
All
the
is
thing
well.
is, if Hunt was here, she'd say something very mean to Mare about that forgetting your past thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
God, I wish she was here.
We could spawn her. We could spawn her right
Actually,
now.
could I spend a narrative point to have had Hunt show up at that time? Because that's useful for the purposes of the scene from us as player perspectives, and also funny. Because I like Huntisms.
I do
Uh,
too.
you now have 6 narrative points to have Hunt over here, and she says to you, Mayor, you better fucking not. In reference to forgetting.
Patch like jumps a bit. He did not see Hunt come over.
Skyrock beams as he stands up. Ma'am.
Skyrov?
Ma'am.
Mayor stands up and salutes.
She returns it. So what have you,
Mhm.
what have my favorite problem children been up to? I see you all discussing like good little children.
Well, we're just talking about what's to come next, I guess.
Well, winning, right?
Yeah, winning. Of course. I guess, I don't know, what... I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm a pilot. I'm pretty good at piloting. I don't really know what role I'll have in continuing to push for Karaba's cause after there's really no more people who are better at pulling a trigger than holding a conversation. Patch awkwardly looks down as he is proving his point.
She looks over at you. Well, I suggest you start getting down to learning then.
I'd like to try. I'd like to do more, I suppose. It's a cause I believe in and a cause I want to fight for, but I don't know. He just sighs and runs a hand through his hair. And he's like, "Ma'am, if you don't mind me getting personal for a moment, and you can tell me to stop if this is ludicrous, but Skyrov here said my problem was I think too much like a Titan. So I would like to learn how to think like a soldier of Karaba."
She looks
And
over at Skyrov and then back to you. Is like, yeah, that's an accurate assessment, I feel.
Thank you, ma'am.
You see, Patch, you fundamentally think that your job is being a soldier. This is incorrect. Or even just an instrument of violence. These two things are incorrect statements. When you are in Karaba, you are what Karaba needs you to be. Does that make any sense?
yes, ma'am.
If that means digging holes sunrise to sunset every day, then we will do it gladly. If it means handing out food packages or shielding spacedoid immigrants from manhunters, we'll do those too.
Of course.
I know some
I
of
guess I can.
you are chafing under your current assignment, but I would like to remind you, especially in these long hours following our successful defense of Bordeaux, that what we are doing is important.
I never doubted that for a moment. And I'm sorry if I gave that impression. I just want you to know that I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I will be whatever you need me to be. Whatever Karaba needs me to be. I know you probably have your doubts about me, and that's fine, and that makes perfect sense. But I'm not doing this for myself anymore, so I can feel like I'm redeemed or nonsense. I'm doing this because it's a cause I think is right. And I would just as gladly fight to the death than, well, like you said, hand out rations, provide support, whatever is needed of me.
Skyrov, you see Hunt try to take a gander at you to gauge your opinion on this as a litmus test.
Skyrov's expression is kind of the "what the fuck are you saying, dumbass?" Like, this is our CO. Please stop. Like, it's that like look of horror where something's happening that you can't stop, and you can't look away because you're stuck here.
Oh dear.
And he schools it very quickly, but Hunt probably called it.
You know, Patch, with this
Uh-huh.
information in mind,
Uh-huh.
maybe you should become a politician instead of being a soldier.
Really? I don't think I'd be much good at it.
You seem to enjoy giving speeches.
Yeah, I
Rolling a
should have said that
composure
one
check. I'm
coming.
sorry.
Who's rolling a composure check?
Skyrov's rolling a composure check. I'm
Please-
sorry.
Please, that's a keen composure. And let's say a -2. That feels
I'm not
appropriate.
sure.
Two
Fucking
failures.
laugh.
The Skyrov just goes.
Ooh.
And just like coughs, like as if he's choking on something to try to cover it as he clears his throat and stands up straight again.
Then Hunt turns to you, Skyrov. Do you need cough drops, Mr. Skyrov? I'm sure
Got
we
any
can.
fisherman's friends, man?
No, not on me, but I'm sure we can find them at medical.
I would appreciate it, man. I'll go there if I need them.
Patch.
Patch looks very embarrassed.
Clyde, do you want to say you're also here?
No, Clyde was at a different table. Patch moved away.
Clyde
There's no reason
wants
for him to be here.
nothing to
Clyde
do with
is-
it.
Clyde was silently watching.
And he goes back to looking at his new books.
Skyrov just like puts a hand on Patch's shoulder and is like, "Come on, Private. That's enough badgering the CO."
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, what? Patch, if you're gonna say sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Skyrov.
Not to me.
And I'm sorry, ma'am.
Hunt nods.
And as Skyrov pulls Patch away, he just says, "Maybe start with following orders before you try signing blood oath."
Yeah, you're right.
And he's just
Yeah.
gonna like turn to Patch once they're alone. He's gonna be like, "You understand she thinks you're scum, right?"
Yeah, I do. And I'm just trying to make her understand that I am not like them or like that anymore.
Then you
It
gotta
just
do
seems
it
like-
through action, not speeches, bud. Also,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate to say it, she's not Lance.
I know. I just feel like every time I open my mouth, I make things worse.
Well, I mean, you kind of do. So that is an accurate feeling.
Yeah.
That's why the smart thing to do is shut your mouth, say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Speak up when you have something to add. But like, dial it back, Patch. Private, like, look, this I think is what I was saying earlier about the you can't kick that Titans mindset. It's like what Hunt said just went right over your head. Do you know what Hunt needs us all to be right now?
Soldiers?
She needs us to be useful. And she
Yeah,
needs us to not cause problems.
I understand.
Do you? Because I don't think this is
I-
the first time someone's had this conversation with you.
You're right, it isn't.
I just imagine Patch looks very defeated.
Oh, he looks incredibly dejected right now. Any of the confidence that he had started, looked like he started building when he was talking, it's gone.
You see, this is the other problem you have. You've got no backbone. Why should anyone take what you say seriously about fighting to the death and doing what's right when you can't even stand straight for it?
I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to stand up for myself, or am I supposed to just take orders? Am
You're,
I
you're you're
supposed to?
supposed you're supposed to do the job and stop trying to make this something it isn't. She's not your friend. She's not your mentor. She's not your spiritual leader who's going to tell you everything's right and okay and you've been redeemed. She thinks you're scum. She would not care if you die tomorrow beyond what it does to her ledger. You are here because you did bad things, and if it isn't this, they're going to shoot you at the end of this. So why should anyone take that seriously when you're already here to die or go down fighting?
Good point.
And she's also right with the way you think you just talk like an assemblyman sometimes. You got to knock it off. You are here to do the job.
Okay,
What's the job, Patch?
to be useful.
How do we be useful?
Do what she says. Don't cause problems.
Perfect. And he pats him on the shoulder. All right. Look, I'm sorry about how that went. I know it disappointed you, but get over it.
Okay.
It could have been way worse for you, especially with her. Also, stand back up. Like it's when you hunch over like this, it's pathetic, man.
Sorry.
No, stop.
Ah, yes. And he stands up straight.
Good. He slaps him on the back. Now go sit back down with the lieutenant or something. Just stay away from the officers. It's every time you open your mouth with them, it's causing you issues.
Okay.
He's doing it again.
I just said okay. Thanks God for assigning me sad.
Hey, I don't determine the tone you speak in.
I rarely determine the tone I speak in. It's autism, motherfucker.
This guy just sighs and goes, "All right, get out of here. Come on."
All right. Getting out of here.
Look, Patch.
Mm.
Before you go, you realize I'm just looking out for you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Good. He
He
nods,
gives a
kind of with
nod.
a dismissal.
He nods back and walks back over to the table with everybody else.
Pancake, are you available to speak? I'll take this extended silence as a no. Well, considering we've been here for an hour, would like to take a little break?
Sure.
And with the power of movie magic, we will be back. And we are back after an unusually long break. How long do you think our breaks typically last?
5 minutes.
A week at most.
That's for us to know and you to find out. Forbidden knowledge.
Due to some scheduling errors, it has been 2 weeks since I should the first half of this. So let's get right back into it. Hey, Captain Mayor.
Yeah, that's me.
What are you doing?
It's a very good question. Honestly, she's probably just going through reports. The boring administrative part of being a captain of a mobile suit team.
I see. Would you have brought Clyde along for this? He is your executive officer.
You gotta learn how to do paperwork, boy.
Clyde knows how to do paperwork.
When you said that, Mark, I imagine Clyde just proudly pointing his thumb at himself.
some random award for best at doing paperwork for like 4 years.
You got a gold sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little gold star.
I just had a thought of Mayor giving out gold stars for good behavior.
I think that would make Skyrov hate her even more.
No.
Well, Skyrob doesn't like most of the people in this team anyway, so...
I don't think he likes anyone on the team.
I find it really fascinating how Skyrob's favorite person in the cast so far is Chev and Hunt. Wild. However, Captain Mayor, out in the distance, I'd like you to make me keen awareness at a -1.
Oh dear, I haven't rolled Mayor's stats in such a long time. That is a 5. Five over 8, 4 degrees of success.
4 degrees of success. Out in the distance, you see 5 black dots out in the sky.
Oh, great.
And then you suddenly start to hear the air raid siren roar.
They're doing it again.
Clyde, where are you when this happens?
I assume he was sitting somewhere reading or something. Probably one of the books Skyrock gave him.
I see. Patch?
I think after the business that unfolded when everyone was together, last time. I think he just kind of went off to go do mobile suit maintenance by himself. Feeling once again like he can't really get along very well with other people.
Skyrov?
Dude, where do you think Skyrov is? He's with his commanding officers doing work.
Skyrov, you see next to you, ring up a radio as you know she's trying to like get a bead on whatever the hell these things are with some binocs. And she turns.
Go.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna ask: is there anything Skyrov can make out about their flight patterns and patterns?
Could you make me an investigate tact?
Hang on, we have an issue. The D6 just fell. Give me 1 second.
Your singular
No.
D6?
Not Perry's only days.
All right.
That he
That is
rolls
a
like
3
a psycho. That he rolls
and
like
a
a
3.
psycho.
So which two stat and skill was that? Because that is a 6.
Tact, investigate.
So tact was 3, investigate was 4. So that's 6.
6 versus 7. That's 2 successes. What you can tell is you can't make out class mirror, except it looks like 3 Minovsky class vessels and 2 large aircraft. You cannot tell from here if they're Garudas or Gauze. And you can't make out the exact makes of any of the ships, but given the fact that you're fighting Axis, you have rough ideas of the kinds of things you could potentially be fighting. Battleship at worst, but a pretty conventional one, and some light cruisers.
He'll just remark on this idly to Hunt, not necessarily trying to pull her attention away, but just
And she turns to you. Well, it looks like we're going to be in the real thick of it. Ed, got 80 radar contacts and rising.
Understand, ma'am. Permission to go report to my mobile suit?
Granted. Give him hell.
Yes, ma'am. And he rushes
out. Patch.
Yep, that's me.
You don't know exactly what's going on. And then you see as you're stepping on the wire to ascend up to your cockpit, Skyrov approach.
Are we heading out?
Resorting, man up.
All right, understood. And Patch will do that. Get into the cockpit, get everything ready. He doesn't know exactly what they're fighting, but he's just doing as ordered.
Clyde, Mayor, you arrive shortly afterwards. All 4 of you get a line from Commander Hunt. It says, looks like we got 3 ships and a pair of aircraft of assault. What would a Gon Garuda be classified as? Attack plane? That feels wrong.
Assault craft? I don't know.
Oh.
This is 3 Minovsky aircraft vessels. Those 70 mobile suit with signatures and rising.
Attack carrier aircraft, according to the wiki.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Like, these names sometimes.
I mean, they attack they carry in their aircraft.
Yeah, but
That's so true.
yeah, but so is like an F-15 also does all those things.
All right. Does Patch have sight on any of these? Like on his radar or what have you?
You can get a visual on them.
Okay. He will wait for orders before charging out and doing something stupid, but
So, Mayor, what are your orders?
Okay, so we're essentially just up against what, 7 ships and quite a few mobile suits.
Yeah, like that you could probably 80.
Oh, that's a little bit more than quite a few. Mm, what are the ships we're facing?
Looks like 3 Minovsky craft vessels and 2 attack planes.
All right, well, shoot down the Minos or attack the vessel first. I'll shot down.
I see. I guess you all mount up. Are you going out to sortie to defend the city, or?
Or what?
I believe
And the
so.
city.
Alrighty. You all get on your subflight systems, Clyde with Skyrov, Mayor with Patch, and you fly, etc., etc. And you see around you the other forces defending Bordeaux start to sortie as well. Let's see, Clyde. Could you roll me a keen academics at a -1?
All right. That is 2 failures.
2 failures. Alrighty. You see about 90 mobile suits and strike craft ahead of you. You're not sure how good of an advantage that is for or against you.
I mean, we had what, 60 mobile suits?
Yeah, but that was just you and the regiment.
Oh, who else is here?
A regulars regiment.
Ah.
So who knows?
Who knows if they'll
Who
even bother
knows?
to help
Right.
us.
Well, presumably, if we're defending the city,
One would hope.
Clyde, I'm gonna give it to you first. As you know, on your little slice of the board, you have 6 Gaza Ds to fight.
Any of them painted any fancy colors?
Nope.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna take 2 shots at number 1, and if it goes down in 1, I'll move on to the next.
Alrighty.
They're at long range, right?
Yes, they will be.
Okay. All right. What's their nimble? 2.
2.
Okay. All right. So that is 9 successes.
I got 9 successes. Tiebreaker.
I got a 4.
I got a 6. Could you roll me a d2?
How does the D2 work with the D6? I got a 4.
It's half and half. You smack this Gazeti, and you hit it very solidly. And then, it dips for a second before getting dragged up back into a correct path of flight. Who would you like to pass to?
I still have 1 more shot, remember?
Yes, that's right. That should be at an additional -2.
Correct. All right, let's see. That is 4 successes.
Oh, that's not enough.
Bugger.
And, you fire a few more times when this pilot seems to shake you off. Who would you like to pass to?
I was about to
so
ask, is that
sorry.
you asking for it? Is that you asking for the turn?
No, that's me choking on water.
I guess I'll pass it to Mayor.
All right, my favorite, killing people. Let me get the combat sheet open real quick. All right, which
Please,
Gaza?
Give us
What?
orders for no reason.
Yeah, that's true. Just like how I show mercy for mechanical benefit. All right. Well, unfortunately, with my stomach how it is, I have no room for inspiring speeches. So kill the bastards. That is my order.
Wrath
Works for
leadership.
me.
There's a pit in my stomach, and it can only be filled with dead meat. Craft leadership, that is also an 8. And that is a 6. 3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. Clyde, Skyraw, Patch, assuming you do that, you have a +2 in your back pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this magical +11 in my inventory because I don't know who put that there or what it means. But now it says +2.
Mayor, for your regular action, what would you like to do?
Which Gaza D is the one Clyde engaged?
Numero 1.
The first one.
Numero uno. All right, well, Mayor will take a shot at numero uno.
Please, how you describe to me your attack?
All right. Mayor is going to simply just line up with the dual beam guns and just get a nice little spray pattern on this guy to sort of lock him down and lead him into her own fire.
Alrighty. The 6th Gazadi is going to try to shoot you.
Oh no.
And that's 1 success on my end.
All right, so threshold of 14, result of 11. That's 4 successes.
4 successes. 1 moment. You see Clyde, the Gazadi you were firing at, what looked like the flight leader, very tip of the spear, then evades right into a beam. The camera pans over to Mare. And Mare, as you turn your head, the camera focuses, there's another Gazadi looking right at you, and it's about to fire. Do you want to use your reaction, or you just want to take this attack?
Double checking my shrug off value. I think I can shrug it off.
Alrighty, please make me a shrug off using your armor.
It's an 11. So this is going to be fun. It certainly ain't like playing Connie, I'll say that. Huh? 8 over 11, another 4 degrees of success. I'm just getting forward.
That costs 1 armor, and you take no further damage as a beam smacks the Rick Diaz. You shake, but that's all that happens as the armor holds. Who would you like to pass to? It must be an enemy.
No, let's get a rigid Gaza one.
Gaza
one's dead.
You killed it.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay. Gaza 2.
Clyde.
Yes.
Because you look like a Zeta Gundam, Gaza 2 is going to attack you.
Doesn't really, to be honest.
When you're out at a distance, everything looks like their constituent shapes.
I love silhouette identification. Raw.
Okay, let's see. That's. Is there any way you'd like to react?
Let's see.
You think the Axis have a bad habit of thinking everything is a Zeta Gundam?
I mean, to be fair, there's quite a few floating around.
No, that just makes it worse for them.
I'll just dodge.
Please make me a move check.
Okay, that is 4 successes.
4 successes versus my 1 failure. You see this Gaza D, Skyrov and Clyde, make some pot shots at you, and doesn't manage to land anything. You get the feeling that there's a moment of hesitation in the second Gaza D before its wingman, the man right behind it, rockets forward, barreling down the both of you, Clyde and Skyrov. Skyrov, you have a reaction. Is there anything you like to do against this charge? Or would you just hope for me to fail poorly on the move check.
I think Skyrob is gonna try to just shoot this guy since he's charging straight on. He's gonna just snap up his dual beam guns and fire off a burst.
Alrighty, that will be at an attack at a -2.
So is that canceled out by the +2?
Yes, it would be if you were using it then.
I'm gonna use it for this.
Alrighty, you also have narrowed points, 6 of them.
Well, we're definitely gonna do that because that was a 6, 6, and a 5.
Ooh, a reroll. You know, funny thing
Yeah, so-
about my move check is I almost rolled a critical failure. I rolled 4 successes on my end.
All right. So that was really bad still on my end. But yeah, it was just enough. Okay. Oh my god. It was a 14 on a 14.
Alrighty. One moment while I roll the melee check. Clyde, you see this Gaza D book it towards you. Skyrob opens up. Then, you see Skyrob, fire again and again and again, and forcing this thing to evade before it comes upon you. It transforms, pulls out its beam saber, takes one swipe at you, destroying your shield. You have no shield, and now you are nimble 3. And I'm gonna pass it to Skyrob.
Alrighty. I think Skyrob's just gonna go for that Gaza that's attacking Clyde. I think he's just going to since it's at our base jabber, he's just going to switch to his own beam saber and try to thrust it into it while it's there. This is not the. Go on.
Might I also recommend as an option your Vulcans?
Yeah, well, we'll come to that as well. It's good to be a full. Just get the fuck off, please. Like,
So describe your attack then.
well, as I was saying, Skyrob just basically snaps up the beam saber and thrusts it towards this guy while firing a burst from his Vulcans, just desperately trying to get this guy off the base jabber because this is not his ideal engagement distance.
Alrighty, would you like... So the melee comes first, and this will be done on a -2.
Sounds good.
This guy is going to try for a meeting attack against you. That's his reaction. 2 successes.
Alrighty, one moment. So melee, 12, 10. Okay, so that was an 8 under 10 for me. So 3 successes.
Ooh.
Sometimes I have to remind myself that one meeting counts as one.
So that's 7 damage on my end. Did do that math right? Yes, I did. So if it's meeting attack, you do 7, which is a kill. Congratulations. I have one question.
Yes.
Would you like to spend a narrative point so you don't suffer 8 damage?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
You were reduced down to 2 frame. You no longer have armor, as why is that? As I'm going to spend a narrative point. As this Yeah. As this Gaza D smashes into you, you put it one right through its cockpit, and it slices off the hand opposite of the one holding your beam saber. Your clay bazooka starts falling to the ground. I'm gonna pass it to Patch.
Okay. Cool. Nice, nice. Okay, so he doesn't look like he's in the best spot, but Gaza's shot down, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So then I'm gonna focus on what's right in front of me. Let's see. We're still on base jabbers, right?
Yep.
Okay. How far away are these guys from me?
You're starting to get into medium distance.
Okay, because I was gonna say I can pop the incoms off, and just take a nice because it says 2S, so does that mean I can use them 2 times in a turn?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I think I'd just like to sort of, use the laser fire to sort of just rake them across the clump of Gazadis that are over there. And I'll use both of them.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
How many targets?
Would 3 be too much to ask for? Because I could just say 5 and 6. But
Let me put it like this: the more you ask for, the
okay.
harder I'm gonna make this check.
That's true. I mean, I've got 2 incomes. I think I can go for 2 of them. That sounds fair.
Okay, then. Please. Just a -2 because of your target's nimble.
All right.
And this will be.
And oh yeah.
Keen. Pressure. Systems. Would you like to use your +2 because you're attacking the enemy?
I would like to do that. Yes. So it's keen pressure systems?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's my pressure? My pressure is 2.
You can also use reactions to give us a positive modifier.
And that's rolling flat if I use the +2?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you?
That is a 10. Yeah, I will. That is a 10. Should we go gambling or should I use reaction?
So, just to like put everything mechanically on the table, there are 3 enemies who still have actions and are yet to go. You have your action you're using right now, and between you and Mare, there's 3 reactions on your side.
Okay. Can I use a narrative point for a +2?
Yes, you can.
Okay. A 12 looks more doable. Okay, that's not bad. That is 6 successes.
6 successes?
Yep. Is that a good noise or a bad noise?
We'll find out really shortly.
Interesting, okay.
So you said 6 successes, right?
Yes.
You see one of the Gazas, the 5th one, get immediately hit by your attack. As your incomes go out, and from below and above, they start shooting the shit out of these guys before the second Gaza D, by the skin of its teeth, it banks out of your fire. Who would you like to pass to? It must be an enemy.
Must be an enemy. All right. You know what? I'll pass it to the one who managed to evade me. I want to see what it's gonna do. Did I get that guy, by the way?
Yeah, that's it. That's a kill.
Okay.
You see the fourth Gaza turn to you, Patch, and try to open fire using its missiles.
Using its missiles. Okay. I'd like to not get hit by missiles. Just, generally speaking. Because firing back doesn't negate someone firing at you, right?
I'm just gonna give you a little tip. Actually, no, because of the roll. Just roll me. Just go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Do whatever I want?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that because it's absolutely gonna hit me, or because it's not?
You're gonna find out real soon.
Okay, well, it seems like whatever the fuck is happening, I have no choice.
Just do something.
Okay. I'll shoot back at it. Fuck it. Why not?
Congratulations, Patch. As you do so, as this fourth Gaza D is about to fire at you, you hit it, the missiles just as they come out, and then the Gaza D explodes.
Oh.
I rolled a critical failure.
Cool. Okay. Patch over the comms just kind of like exaggeratedly sort of, like the comms to like look over at Mare and just is kind of like, oh, are you gonna send out someone who actually knows how to fight?
Mary just shrugs in her cockpit. I just want him dead.
That guy looks pretty dead.
You should be very careful what you wish for.
2 down, 68 more to go.
I saw that just spawn. You can't hide from me, Go Mine. I saw you spawn that on the combat sheet.
What's there to hide? It's a fucking battleship. Hey, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just Mare and Patch.
Oh.
You see from
Uh-oh.
the cluster of escorts, as they are coming in closer, you're seeing the shapes of 3 ships moving ahead of a pair of GA attack carriers. And the Guaban class battleship unleashes a barrage in all of your directions.
Go up on these nuts.
Mare just mutters that.
Well, I'd like to avoid that if it's firing at me.
Would you like to dodge?
Yeah, I suppose.
Please make me a move check using your subflight system.
Using subflight system? Okay. Let me remember what the fuck that is. It's over here. Okay. All right. And that is 8 successes.
Mare,
Mm-hmm.
the fire comes basically, it's saturation attacking all of you. And you've shaken your cockpit as Patch banks away and, back down towards the earth. As you're turning, you see some fire, from the beams sort of hit the countryside, and you're noticing that there's the start of some smoke and fire out in the fields. You don't know if it will spread.
Ah, damn it! They're gonna
What's
start
wrong?
a wildfire.
Oh, fuck. I guess we're gonna have to take it out quickly then.
Unfortunately, so. And the mayor is going to. My brain's not working. Radio hunt and try and get some sort of response for that going.
I'd like you to make me an MS comms check.
That's a 10. Or, sorry, I said that like I rolled something. No, my threshold is 10 to roll. A 7. Wonderful.
Did you make sure to roll 3 dice?
4. Great. Yes, I did.
Excellent.
I got a 4, a 2, and a 1.
You have a line to the commander.
Lieutenant Commander Hunt, there's a wildfire. There appears to be a wildfire starting from. I just blanked out. I'm so sorry. There potentially is a wildfire started from the battleship fire or barrage. Is there anything you can send out to? Wow, I'm bumbling over dialogue tonight. Is there anything you can send out to help it?
We have our hands full with the AEUGs. Thanks. I don't think we can do anything until we drive them off. We're just gonna have to trust that the civvies can handle it until we get back.
I don't know how well civilian firefighters will work under beam cannon fire, Lieutenant Commander.
Well, I guess we better drive off these ships pretty soon.
Hi, Lieutenant Commander.
And the 6th Gaza is going to take a pot shot at you, Mayor and Patch. Which one of you would like to react?
Now we both have one reaction remaining, so it could be either of us.
Mayor will do it.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna dodge. Nothing daring this time.
Please make a move check with your subflight system.
Whoa. Ooh. A 10, 3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. So the 6th Gaza D, opens up on you. And it seems like there's been a lot of thinning out of the pack. Clyde, if you were to look around, you'd see various wrecks littering the area around Bordeaux, both friendly and allied. It looks like you're handling the situation all right until you see basically every single missile battery in Bordeaux being counter-fired effectively by the Zeeks. And the GA attack area is starting to get dangerously close to the city. Clyde, if you were to look to your right, you'd see Skyrov's very damaged Shrum Diaz. No response.
I mean, I made an oof sound, and I don't know if that picked up or not, but not looking good.
We award you one single oof, Skyra.
The council.
The council has given you one oof.
So far, Skyrim's entire life in this unit is one oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Alrighty then. Everyone.
Okay.
You see the Guabis open up fire on you. Oh, doing a supporting attack. For the Zeeks, you are now all suffering a -1 to your next check. Except for you, Clyde. Alright, because you have the order still.
Okay.
And I am gonna pass it to you, Skyrov.
A very important question for you that I've DM'd to you.
Oh.
Ominous.
I will remind you, Perry, you share this
I know.
you share this subflight system with another human being.
I know. Well, he's not a human being in terms of my calculus of things. So
Do what you gotta do.
Holy shit! He's
So for
not
the
a
record,
human being.
from Skyrov's calculus, not mine. I should clarify. Skyrov is going to, over contact comms, who's struggling to control the mobile suit, essentially go, Lieutenant Harper, I have an idea.
What is it?
Could you get us close to that battleship?
I'll give it my all. What's the plan?
In progress.
All right.
I'm gonna put you, Skyrov, and wait to act for the time being.
Yeah, you know what's happening if we get
Clyde,
Clyde can figure it out himself.
what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna get us closer to that ship. I'm assuming since I'm not attacking, that's not gonna be. I'm gonna be at a -1 for the movement check, right?
Oh, you're at a +1 because you already had the order to attack the enemy.
Okay.
So it's just like your order got downgraded slightly. It aided instead of you having to suffer.
All right. All right. I guess I'm gonna. I'm gonna use an air point and add a +2 to this. So
it should be a +3 in total.
Uh,
A move check, please, using your subflight system.
Just the process.
all right. 9 successes.
9 successes?
Yeah.
Trust the process.
One moment.
Trusting the process.
I gotta go see if Grand Lenfino can fucking do anything about this. Yeah. Fuck.
Mark, I think we did it, but
Let's go.
Let's see if my second roll is literally any better. God damn it. That's 3 total measly successes. That's not enough. You burst across the battlefield as the Gaza D's around you. And some of the Drysons turn to see you that those sort of strange things that can happen on a battlefield. If you ever seen Band of Brothers, to Lieutenant Spear just running through the middle of German lines during the Battle of the Bulge. That's what's happening right now. Is quite literally the battlefield goes quiet for a second, just watching you and carry Skyrov straight towards the Guabis as its AA on its belly starts opening up. You rocket slightly above it and start diving down. Skyrov, I would like you to make me a poise engineering check.
Thanks, sir. This is where I get all.
Godspeed.
Spend a narrative point for a +2.
Which ends up being a +1 because of your negative modifier.
I'm going to actually trigger Ace in a Day, sir.
Oh. Alright, then you just have a flat +2.
And that is a awakening point. 1 and 1.
Damn.
Wait, is that a critical?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Actually, that's very cinematic.
I have apparently Skyrov's luck has been waiting for this moment, go mine, and failing everywhere else with double 6s on every other roll.
So, Skyrov, please explain to the class what you're about to do.
Skyrov, with his mobile suit combat ineffective, seeing the damage to civilian targets that is risking escalation, and frankly not having rating the team's odds high enough to deal with this battleship quickly, opens up the mobile suit's reactor system. And he is going to throw the Schutzum DS into the battleship and detonate the reactor, essentially directly impacting it with a nuclear bomb.
That'll do it.
That is exactly what he does. He throws the Schutzum DS off the base jabber. He opens up, he basically starts fucking with all the reactor systems, fucking around with things he really shouldn't, since he doesn't know how to do this. He has a 0 in engineering, go mine.
Oh, that's really great. As you're shaking around, as you're feeling 80mm rounds plinking off of your quickly deteriorating mobile suit. There is one problem remaining.
Yeah.
You need to dismount.
Yeah, he's going to make contact comms with the battleship and say, "Long live the Republic of Zeon!"
I would like you to describe to me how you get out of this mess.
He is going to check if the ejection seat still works, and if it doesn't, I guess he doesn't.
Motor poise.
Because he is fully willing to go down here to take this thing out. It's the whole reason he's here, so to speak. That is a 6 on 6. It's for 1 success total.
1 success, you pull the ejection, and the music of the battle of the anime suddenly stops for a couple seconds as you're falling, and you're sprinting pretty rapidly, as you're falling to the earth, and then you see from behind you. You don't look at it directly. There's a very sudden bright light, and then you start shaking much more violently.
I imagine it causes the ejection seat to just spin out totally, and Skyrov's gone for now.
Actually, Clyde.
Yes?
New problem.
You gotta get out of here, bro.
No, also that, Skyrov's gonna fucking wipe out on the ocean floor.
That's fine.
Yeah. Like he's going to die horribly?
Yeah, from this height, going as fast as he is, it will kill him.
The ejection seat does have a chute.
I have
Got
some
no-
bad news for you, Skyrov. I spent two narrative points. The EMP takes it out.
Fair enough, God. I understand you hate Skyrim.
No,
Is there any kind of oh?
I need to occupy Clyde.
There must have been a better way. There must have, surely.
Yeah, but this is it flows very nicely.
I understand. I'm just fucking around. Go ahead.
All right, can I fly the base jabber super fast to get him?
Yes, please make me a move check.
All right. I guess I'm going to add a narrative point to this, so +2.
Alrighty.
That's not good. Let's see.
I love to hear that.
That's not good. Okay. Is one success enough to do it?
Yes.
Okay. Skyrov, that was a hell of a maneuver.
There's no response. He's passed out from the G.
Clyde, if you were to look up, you'd see like the falling remains of an Endra and this battleship.
Sure hope Chef's brother wasn't on there. Oh well.
And let me remove this battleship.
Hey, Vinny, does this have bad implications for the whole patch as viewing Skyrov as a model to follow for being a good soul?
I was about to say, I hate to inform you what this is gonna do to Patch's what's the word? Psychology right now.
Clyde,
Yes.
I have a question.
What is it, God?
Who do you pass to? It must be an enemy.
I guess Gaza #2.
Gaza #2 is gonna shoot at you, Patch.
Oh, he's shooting at me?
Yes.
That's not very nice of him.
It's not very cash money.
No, it's not. I mean, I guess if he's just shooting at me, I can I guess I'll dodge. I can dodge out of the way.
Alrighty, please make me a move check.
That might have been bad. Hold on. Let me add what this is together. Oh, can I use a narrative point to reroll that?
Sure.
Okay. That's much better. Thank you. All right, that's 6 successes.
6 successes?
Mhm.
The Gazadi can't manage to land a shot on you. And it's gonna pass to the 6th Gaza, which is gonna try the same track.
Is he like shooting at me?
Yes.
Oh, man, everybody wants to shoot at me.
Would you like to use the residual defense from that dodge, or you like to roll again?
Would I be capable of whatchamacallit, having that residual defense apply if I fire back?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'll fire back. Why not?
Alrighty,
It's
please
fine.
make me a shoot check at a -2.
Okay, my reaction bonus is a 3, so that just makes it at a +1 if I calculated that correctly. Okay. And I'll just use the beam rifle. I'll be normal this time.
Why can't you be normal?
Why can't I be? I can't be normal because I got 2 1s. That's why I can't be normal.
Is that an awakening point?
It is.
How many are you at?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me do this math first. That was just a normal shoot check, right? Which attribute?
Poise.
Okay. That's 7 successes, and my total awakening points are now at 3.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Oh, I see. So that's how many successes?
Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's actually should be, hold on. That should actually be 8 successes, because I forgot the +1.
One moment.
Yep.
And add another mobile suit victory as you smack the crap out of the Gaza D. It's going great.
Cool.
I'm gonna pass it to you, Patch.
You're passing it to me? Okay. Looks like there's only one enemy left, unless another ship or a bunch of enemies show up out of nowhere. I'm sure that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, crazy.
Why would that happen? How close am I to this guy?
Medium range, as you know, you're stuck in a big fur ball.
Okay. Can I like charge past him on the base jabber and just kind of like give him a good slash with my beam saber as I go past?
Sure.
Okay. I feel like doing some melee, aka what I built this character for. Does that count as charging? If I can I
That would
do
make
that?
sense. Yes.
Okay. And that's just a move check, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's been a minute since I did this, sorry. Okay. That's not the best, but hopefully it's not super bad. Four successes.
4 successes. So, please make your attack check at a flat. Whatever your
All right.
flat happens to be.
And that's a 13 melee. Okay, that's not bad either. No, not 113. Eight successes.
I'm gonna re-roll than a narrative point. Significantly better for me. So that's 6 successes. How many did you say you got?
I said I got 8.
8. So you see this Gaza D transform as it comes to meet you. You clash once, you do a second swipe, cutting off its arms. It maneuvers away from you, you cut off a leg, and then it seems to run away towards the ocean. You know, as as you catch Patch, you see this Gazadi like make a very slow crash back into the sea.
Oh,
Mayor,
Oh, hey, look at that.
hey Patch,
Are those named characters? Yeah, that's me.
who would you
oh,
like to
goody,
pass
oh,
to?
goody.
I'll pass it to Mare.
Mare, what would you like to do? Typing. I guess we'll leave Pancake to his shit. Patch, who would you like to pass to?
Would I like to I guess I'll pass it to Clyde then.
Clyde's already
I'll
gone.
use my action.
So
Oh, I have to pass it to an enemy then, don't I?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll pass it to Nizzy.
Alrighty.
I don't have... Oh, you're back? Okay, good, you're back. Good, save us from this. Don't hate that.
I'm not repeating what he just said. Like,
Neither am I. Neither am I.
That's foul. No, your normal suit doesn't have a toilet. You just go. You were probably wearing a diaper.
Have you ever seen G-Rico? That's all I have to say.
Anyways,
I'm sure the big one too.
Clyde. I have very
Yeah?
bad news.
Oh, goody.
You see Nizzy's Bawu coming right at you.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, your dad's
No,
a
not
fascist.
that.
I do.
No, I was actually talking about Nizzy.
Oh.
He might be angry at us two, and for one particular very large reason. Burning the sky right now.
cry about it. When
So true, bestie.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm not sure if I want to do that yet.
All right, Goman, what is he doing?
He's charging you.
Okay. Meeting an attack also works for melee, right?
Yes. Although in this instance, it'd probably be a counter charge. Well, you can't
What do
just
I-
do. So like the difference would be is do you want to roll just the attack or do you want to roll a move check with the attack?
What is the move check get me?
If you get at least 2 successes, every success after that gives you a +1. Like how you do a normal charge, but you do it defensively.
Okay, sure, I'll do that. I'll pop off the base jabber and just use the Zeta MP's thrust. And I guess I should roll my move check first.
That would
Let's
be
see.
helpful, yes.
All right, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I got 1 success on the move, and I'm going to use.
Did you roll twice? You have high
Yes.
mobility. Ooh.
I did it twice.
Eh.
The other one was 2 6s and a 3.
Ouch. Would you like to
So,
re-roll?
Nah. I'm gonna use my bright slap on him.
Oh, that's actually a very good idea. Because I have a threshold of 17 right now.
Oh dear.
That's not a critical on my end. So the two of you smash into each other, and you push Nizzy back initially, and so he's on the bottom and you're topping, as the two of you are falling from the heavens. You hear him bark, "I'll kill you."
I don't have much sympathy right now. He was bombing civilians.
Speaking of
Your dad was a fascist collaborator and deserved what he got.
Skyrov speaking to him through contact comms through the Zeta.
For that, Nizzy's gonna try to kick you, Skyrov.
What an asshole!
Question:
Jeez.
how much damage, if any, did my bright slap do?
I thought you wanted to what's it? Parry. You didn't.
No, I wanted to
Yeah.
countercharge.
Oh, okay then. One moment. So I got 10 successes. You max out at 6. So 1 moment. You reduce his armor down to 3.
Okay.
Bro's actually trying to kill a pilot outside a mobile suit. You get his
I failed anyways. Clyde, you see Nizzy, bring the leg of the bow up. You have the cockpit with Skyrov in it cradled in your arm, and basically it hits your bicep before, with the force of it moving in one direction, because Newton's third law, every reaction must have an equal and opposite reaction. The two of you fling apart.
And I assume we're still falling to the earth.
Yes.
Sounds like fun over there.
It's joy.
You see Fumfty in the Quebly and her her mobile suit and subflight system go to catch the Bawu. And I pass it to you, Mayor, if you're here, Pancake. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, go mine.
Apologies.
What do, Mayor?
Go ahead, Barry. All right. Oh, Claire's not much of a melee fighter, so she's just going to sit comfortable on that subflight system and pop off shots at that annoying crab.
Mayor, you currently aren't in melee with anything. However,
I know she's a melee fighter.
Yep. So the situation as it stands in front of you, you and Patch have cleared out something of a momentary pocket right in front of you. The Quebly and Bawu has engaged Clyde, and Skyrov no longer has his mobile suit. If you were to look above you, you'd see like the smoking but still lumbering like Endra still plowing forward as the gauze behind it is starting to take fire, but they've stayed on course. You all watch in horror as the GAW opens its bomb bay and punishment rains down from the heavens.
Oh, that seems good. Can you think I can shoot down the Gaw in one go?
Do you have a critical in your back pocket?
I can gamble on it.
Sure.
Let's go gambling.
I would, since this is a reaction, right?
You haven't used your reaction, and this is your action.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right. So I'd like to just shoot at the Gaw with my action, and then attempt to shoot down the bombs with the head-mounted phalanx.
Vulcans.
I swear to God, they call it like the phalanx or the sea word.
Yeah, something like
Diaz.
that. It does the same thing though.
Yes, it does. It literally does the same thing. I just don't know why it's different. All right. So
It's because the mounting is different.
all right, I didn't get all criticals. I didn't get all criticals. I didn't get all triple ones. I got triple twos.
Ooh, how much is that for
There's something.
attacked firearms?
All right, so it is. So I got 6 in my firearms.
And this is accounting for the fact that you're
14.
working at a -1, right?
Oh, well, no, it'd be a 15. No. Wait. No. It's been a little bit. I'm sorry. I apologize. Feel free to beat me with hammers. So it'd be a 13.
Rolling for hammers.
6.
Ooh.
8 degrees of success.
That's
I got
18
7 hammers.
Well, I got 8 degrees of success. So how about them apples?
What are you attacking with?
The dual beam pistols.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How many narrative points would you like to spend for this to be successful?
How many do we got?
You have 4. I know how many it costs to totally negate this. So just take a guess.
Class. 4.
You want to spend all 4.
I'm gonna have to ask.
I mean, it's a Gaw bombing a city.
Yeah, bro. Why are you asking?
All right, we're saving the city.
You spend
Go, my
all
chud narrative, my children.
You spend all 4 narrative points. And I'm going to spend a narrative point. You just start pulling the trigger repeatedly into this Gaw. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And much like a man beating someone's head in with their bare fists just keeps going. And you have now run out of all of your ammo for your beam pistols. You bring up your bazooka and you go to aim for the bombs using flechette rounds. Please make me a shoot check. Because there's so many of them, this is going to be at a -2. And because I have so many narrative points, I'm going to spend 1. It's a -3.
-3. Sorry, I'm hearing jets. They're very close. All right, that would be a 13. Or no, you said -3, so that'd be a 10. That's an 8. Snake eyes and a 6.
Wait, Mayor, are you a old type?
Yes.
That is an extra narrative point then.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor, it looks like you're Your shots are on target. However, Mare, you can't pump out enough rounds to actually take out all the bombs that have been dropped from this GAW. And you see some of them from the first GAW start hitting the city, and you see the second GAW, mostly undisturbed, has let loose most of its payload and is starting to bank away.
Mare slams her fists into her cockpit's console. God damn it.
And who would you like to pass to, Mare?
Does it? Ooh, that has to ally or enemy.
Anyone you would like. I will mention this.
Um,
Fumfty, because she didn't use her action, has elected to stay in to wait to act for, her second one. So she can't act at any time she feels like it.
uh-oh. That's not good.
No, it's not.
I think Bumpty should calm the hell down. All right. Clyde, you want to go? You want to go crazy?
It's up to you.
Go ahead. Go, my chuds 2IC.
Kill.
Clyde, what do?
Yes, Phil.
Hmm. How close am I to the ground?
Getting closer all the time. I would start
I'm gonna
thinking
need some.
about. I'd start thinking about a plan if I were you.
Does Fumpty look like she has her attention on me or the other two? Where's the mobile suit looking?
On you, however, it seems like Fumty is mostly looking at the mobile suits. I would like you to make me keen in empathy. Because, as we all know, mobile suits emote.
Of course, of course. See if you can read the mobile suit's body language.
Kidding me? One failure.
Would you like to spend a narrative point?
How many we got? 3. Class. I don't know about this one. It's not exactly combat related. It's just a bit of an insight into what she's thinking.
I'd say go for it.
All right, sure. Let's reroll.
No, you don't need to reroll. You can just bump it up one.
Well, yeah, I'll do that then. Okay.
Aren't you happy having a generous DM like me telling you the optimal way?
Generous, okay.
That's nice. That is nice.
I could just let you make mistakes. Anyways,
I make mistakes regardless. You don't need to help me with that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I stop you from making them. That's how I help you. Anyways,
okay.
back to my point though. Clyde, looking at the mobile, so you see the Quebbly almost sort of like pulling the Baobu back. If that makes any sense. The Baobu looks like it's rearing to fight, but the Quebbly looks much more hesitant and is the one currently in control of the subflight, and they're flying away and not towards the lines. They're retreating. As you can see, a lot of like the aircraft mobile suits sort of bowing out of this fight. How successful they'll be, who really knows?
All right. Do I have comms to Mayor?
Please make me a comms check.
All right. MS comms. All right, that's 10. Why are my dice evil? Oh, and one failure again.
Oh, it's up to you if you want to spend that error point. I could.
No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna get us as far away as possible, and not crash into the earth violently.
Already.
So I guess just move check.
Yeah, please make me a move check. Roll twice because high mobility.
Mm-hmm. All right. 4 successes.
4 successes. Skyrock, Clyde. You're about 2 kilometers out from the shore when Clyde makes a sudden and extreme increase of thrust nearby, and you start hovering for a second. You know you can't keep this up, but you only need to make it over to that way, over back to Bordeaux. And when the two of you turn around to look at it and start moving that way, you see it has been engulfed in a starting firestorm.
Oh boy.
Almost like a tower of fury and violence. The two of you make it back to shore. Skyrov.
Yes.
When you open the cockpit, the pod, it feels almost hard to breathe.
Yeah, he'll grab like the emergency respirator from within the cockpit and don that immediately, since the smoke is stifling. I imagine.
It's actually not the smoke. It feels like something sucking the oxygen.
Like there's gonna be another explosion style?
No, more like this is become a massive fireball and it's eating all the oxygen nearby.
Yeah, I thought as much. He'll kind of over the comm say, "Clyde, we need to move away from this position."
All right, you got it. You all right? Other than not being
Yeah.
able to breathe and all this.
Yeah, other than not being able to breathe, doing fine.
Clyde,
Alright, I
perhaps
guess
you should
I'll-
bring him up into your cockpit where the air is cleaner.
All right, yeah, I'll bring him in. Hell of a maneuver you pulled.
It wasn't enough.
I hate to agree. I guess I'll get us out of here then. Do I need to roll again?
I have a question. Where do you go? You essentially have 3 options ahead of you. Well, 4, but I'm assuming you're not going to go back into the ocean. You can go north, you can go south, or you can go directly forward into the city.
I'm assuming directly into the city will
It'd be very bold. I'll tell you that much.
If Lance was here, we'd go into the city. But Lance is not here.
I don't know.
Let's go firefighting.
I will say this, Skyrov. You did do the thing Lance was told by Chef not to do specifically.
Yes.
I'm sure this will have repercussions.
I mean, unfortunately, if you violate the customs of war, you lose the protections of war.
That's fair.
It's the whole thing we yelled at Anne about. It would be kind of hypocritical if we didn't hold them to the same standard we hold Anne.
Did it look like the camp got hit, or was it just the city?
It's hard to tell right about now. And, just because it's not in flames right now doesn't mean it's not going to be in flames in the next hour. And, unlike the war, Bordeaux a few months ago, wasn't a war zone. And so, there hasn't been, emergency services, brought up back to snuff to wartime levels. So you don't know how well the local firefighters are going to handle all this shit.
Better than if it was a protracted fight.
Yes, it could be so much worse.
Skyrov, I said we start helping put out fires since we're stuck down here anyway.
Sounds good, sir.
I guess I'll look for the nearest dump truck or large container to start filling with ocean water.
Skyrov will actually dismount and just go link up with the nearest group of first responders. I will navigate the city. Surely nothing bad will happen.
I guess I'll give you my extra respirator.
Actually, Clyde, I have a question. What are you wearing?
That was mostly over the ocean, right?
Yeah.
He would be wearing his normal suit.
You could give him your normal suit.
Yeah, I guess I'll give him my normal suit then.
Skyrov will don the normal suit. It fits a little oddly, but he'll get it on and he'll give a thumbs up.
You make
say,
do.
And he'll just actually pause for a moment before saying, "Good work, sir." And then he'll hop out.
Thanks. You too.
The friendliest Skyrov and Clyde will ever be with each
other. Clyde, you find, let's see. Yeah, you find a dump truck. I'm just gonna say you do, because I can't think of anything else that would be good and container-like.
I guess I'll rip it off so I don't have to carry a whole dump truck with me. The container bit.
Alrighty, and how do you want to use it?
I guess I'll fill it with ocean water. Would Clyde have any training in this?
No.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look for some other first responders and ask them if they have anywhere exactly they need it first.
All you see is terrified civilians running away from the fire.
I guess places close to water first.
Alrighty then. Skyrov.
Yes.
Roll me a luck check.
Which would just be a 2d6 or a single D?
A 2d6. Just see how lucky you are.
As is tradition with Skyrov, 2 3s.
So a 6. Mayor, also roll me a luck check.
Uh-oh. I got a 9, a 4, and a 5.
Alrighty, Mayor, you land back. What is left of your camp, although it seems mostly deserted as you've been evacuated. It looks like everyone's evacuated.
Oh, at least there's some silver lining. She's going to get on the radio. Just, trawling through friendly frequency. Can she reach anyone? I assume with some difficulty.
Roll me a comms check. At a plus
My
one,
favorite.
as the Minovsky particle
oh.
interference has started to die down.
If she can't get it, I'll try.
All right. That it is a 10. I got a 5. 6 degrees of success.
Hey, Skyrov. Good news. You have an open line. Bear, what are you going to ask?
Captain Mayor, calling all units. Report in.
Warrant Officer Skyrov assisting civilian evacuation efforts on the ground.
Very well. Good, man. Clyde?
Putting out fires with my mobile suit best I can.
Good, man. Patch and I are back at the camp. Looks like we've evacuated successfully. Continue with the first responding efforts. We'll try and run intercept if any Zeeks try to get in your.
Captain, my suit is still intact. Do you want me to stay on guard, or should I go help?
No, we have to stay on guard. If they're willing to firebomb the city, they'd be willing to attack it while people are trying to.
He kind of like tightens his fist a bit, and he's like, "Okay, should have known. I'm probably better at blowing Zeeks out of the sky than I would be with cleaning up fires anyway."
Off we trot. Let's go.
Aye, aye.
And with that, Mayor, the two of you walk out into the city. The only thing the camera can see, as both your Rick Diaz and Patch's Gym 3, is the blackened outline and being skylined against the inferno in front of you.
Oh, God.
They would do something like this. I mean, who the fuck am I kidding? Of course they'd do something like this.
This is what I've been running away from this whole time. Something like this happening again, and here I am, right in the middle of it. And couldn't do a damn thing to stop it.
Patch is kind of visibly shaking a bit. Because, of course, I think it's obvious what he's probably thinking of right now. And yes, it was a much smaller scale incident, but I said I wouldn't let this happen again either. Well, if those fuckers come back, we're not going to show them any mercy, are we? I hope they do come back.
Agreed.
Because I'm not going to let them get past me.
Keep your head
I'm
in the
going to
game.
kill them
Pat.
all. I'm going to kill them all. My head's in the
Don't
game.
get you-
Don't doubt it.
I want you to, if we can't find any of the bastards, we're going to help.
Of course. But if we do, I'll do what I have to do.